Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the LA Dodgers Rockies.
Ladies and gentlemen, yo,
It's baseball on MLB
Rockies.
Network, and it's coming up next. Herman Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. And one guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Runner's on his way to third. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Diaz finds it, and that ends the inning. So good job. Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brendan Rodgers is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now. Gonsolin is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he got him swinging. Will Smith goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Here it comes. Justin Turner is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nope. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Rogers scoops it up, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Cody Bellinger at the